What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd and I am back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the top of the map in the red color, playing as Zeus. His name is HellsRavage. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Poseidon. He's from the UCA clan. His name is, as I burp mid-sentence, Swissboy. His name is burp Swissboy. The map is Midgard. It's currently 1-1 between these two fantastic players in the round of 32 Bill Gregg Open tournament. Both players have taken a game off each other. It's anyone's series. A lot of people felt like Swissboy's a little bit better than he's seeded. Hell's maybe a little bit too highly seeded. And all the other good things about that, but we'll see what happens in this game. I think we're going to see some tough competition from what I've heard. There's been some people telling me this has been a good series, and I'm going to believe them for now. 1-1 is what you want to see. Whoa, gets the nice walrus grab there from his lure. Midgard's such an interesting map. I really enjoy a good Midgard. It's one of those, I think it's one of those maps where truly skill is so important in it. And you can get screwed so hard on the water. So you have to be able to adapt to like mistakes, like putting your dock down in the wrong place. Like, if we just check where the fish is though. You see, you want to put, the dock, and you want to put it close to this, but then you also have to be prepared for this, where the fish is really far away, and then the next fish is over here, right? You have to be prepared to put a dock here, you know, 3 docks in order to get your, what is that, 15, 16 fish, right? You have to be prepared to do that. And same thing for Hells up here. He's got a similar situation, right? 1, 2, 3, he's got these ones here. He's got some here as well. So it's like decent fish. You just have to commit to the extra docks for it to be okay. You can't just expect one dock to be okay on this map. We got the 7 villagers on wood. This is standard here. We've seen the scouting's happened over here. Found the salmon. I'm a pretty big advocate of sending the 4th or the 3rd or 4th fishing ship. Basically, maybe the 3rd fishing ship to scout. Just so you can see, especially on this map, just so you can see where to put your second dock and it's not a guessing game. Because if you just noticed, there's fish here and there's fish here, but there's fish here, right? So you want to put the dock here and grab this fish a bit later, because you want to be dock here first would be the best. And he doesn't know about that because he hasn't scouted. And I don't see many people scouting with their fishing ships at all. It's something that, you know, may or may not be good, but I'm suggesting on this map it's going to make you a little bit more consistent, if not like help you out quite a bit, you know. We've got the Catastropus running in here. So it's like a little bit of arrow fire, going to harass just a touch there, but it's a lot of HP you're losing on that scout there. Hell's got the temple coming up now, and he's only put 8 villagers on wood here. This isn't standard on this map. Normally we're seeing something closer to 10 villagers on wood. We check over here, we've got 7 villagers. Swissboy also not standard. You put the 10 villagers on wood and then you can really boom, but I guess Swissboy's not too happy with this fish, which makes sense, but Hell's fish is pretty good. Especially with this 6 salmon over here. Alright. I should push this button so that if it doesn't get angry at me. No, it's, wait, hold on. This button. No. Does this work? No. Don't mind me. I'm just playing with things. I'm going to go back to this one and it will be okay. We can jump over to HellsRavage's perspective. Is he advancing? We are seeing Hermes. Is the god of choice for HellsRavage? And I assume we're seeing Hermes for Swissboy as well. Very, very good. This is interesting right here. The dock here for these fish as opposed to the dock here for these fish. If he's only going 2 docks, maybe. I like the wall throw up here. This is going to delay any sort of land aggression on this dock, but not by much. If there's like a couple of hoplite, they'll tear down these wooden walls really, really fast. Especially with the Minotaur that would come in, but it's going to be Hermes, so no real issues there. I expect to see Poseidon coming out super early for Swissboy here, just because you don't have to attack very early. He might have Oh, I'm not sure what he's doing. Maybe he's going land aggression here. Stables. Well then. This is interesting. The gold mines are really protected. Does Swissboy know about it? Swissboy knows about it. This is a really defensive base for HellsRavage here. If he gets... And he's been scouted as well. This could just be a fake. No, it's not a fake. He's getting... He's building out Trireme as well. I wonder what Hells is going to do. No purse seen from this dock. No purse seen from this dock. He's getting... He has so many docks, man. I don't hate it. I think it's a good idea. It protects the fish from any low-level water aggression, like we're probably going to see from Swissboy, because he's going for the land pretty hard. And oh man, Hells' building positioning here is like really good. This wood here is really secure. This gold mine's been secured by it just because you can't run through there. The next step would be to start continuing this wall of houses around this way. Maybe chucking it unstable or something as well. Now we've got the medium upgrades in here for Swissboy. He's spamming out those Hippocon. The Triremes are sitting at home. And this is standard, right? This is standard for Midgard. You don't want to overcommit on the water in the Titans because of shooting docks. They're really, really important in your defensive capabilities. You don't need to do too much here. Hells, on the other hand, I'm not sure what he's doing. Maybe he's looking to go straight to the next age. He's building a second storehouse here just for efficiency's sake. You could chuck down an armory and go to the heroic age, I should say, not the mythic age. But I think I prefer to see. Not sure. I think that Hells should be throwing down. Oh, he's going straight for the heroic age. I think Hells should be going for some units here, but Swissboy's playing so defensive right now. If we check out the upgrades, he does have purse scene. It's coming a bit late, and as a result, you can see Swissboy sitting so low on the food at the moment. Yeah, he does have a good army here, good sized army, and he's going to be looking to hit the gold mines here. Now, the big issue here for Hells is going to be grabbing his second gold mine. If we check out the map, it's like he's got this gold mine here. That's probably the best one. And then this one's kind of blocked off by the trees. This one's kind of out of the way. You can wall it off a little bit. So it shouldn't be a terrible idea. He's got so many Trireme for no real reason. It's kind of, well, here's the stable coming up for Hells. He's going to start being able to build out those Prodromus. So we are seeing Dionysus is the god of choice, obviously, so we can get the Scala out. But also so you can get the buffed up cavalry. And here comes Swissboy. We may be seeing a ceasefire here, and Bolt on the center, not going to be ceasefiring. He does have a free Hydra coming out to defend against this. I like that micro. These villages are nice and protected. You can run away from them, keep retreating. The Centaur's doing a little bit. The nice micro there. Ooh, almost going to be losing a villager here. Unfortunately, Hells does lose that, or doesn't quite lose that village. He gets away with 1 HP. Nice win there for Hells. Unlucky for Swissboy. And this fight is still going on. A couple of these units are going to start falling. You can see those Hippocon are a little bit low. The Centaur is under that siege. Now he's going to be taken out. A couple of Hippocon do fall. Hydra comes out, and now we still go on Hippocon. I'd really like to see Prodromus here. HellsRavage has got not much gold and a lot of food at the moment. Swissboy, on the other hand, is also going through Dionysus, so he's done a little bit of damage there, and he's going to be playing a little bit of catch-up. His scout does see the villagers running to this gold mine, but he has no army to deal with that one there. And Hells is just going to be building up those houses in his base, making life nice for himself. And it should be okay here. And the Hippocon are going to be moving in, but the villagers could just fight back with their daggers if they so choose. And Jason's also here to help out, and that's going to probably make these Hippocon get out of here. Oh, no, it looks like the villager kills off the scout and takes his life. So 1 scout for 1 villager there. Another sable coming up. A little bit interested as to why Hells hasn't thought about grabbing a second town center here. If he grabs this one, it doesn't exactly secure the large gold mine, I suppose. More raids coming in, but there are Prodromus out at the moment, so that's going to force these heavy Hippocon out. Now we've got the triremes moving in here, but there's also the triremes for Swissboy. Skylar in here as well, but Swissboy has hit the heroic age through Dionysus. He's got his own Skylar here to join into the fight. Now we're moving in with this army of HellsRavage. Got the second town center coming up for Swissboy, but Swissboy is going to be in a similar issue, that Hells just had and has fixed, in that he's not going to be able to get this gold mine here. And we do see HellsRavage chucks his bronze down, and the bronze of Swissboy comes down. It's really hard to see what's going on in these fights because you just don't know which unit is yours and which one is your opponent's here. And you can see Hells is deciding to retreat here, get out of there while he can. And he's going to be going for his own second town center. He does have access to ceasefire, so it should be fine, but the Hydra has been picked off. All of the ships here for HellsRavage has been picked off as well. And it's now currently 2 town centers to 1 town center for Hells. So we'll see if Swissboy can force out a ceasefire here or not. I think he's got his Jason out a little bit low HP, and yeah, Hells has to cast ceasefire. It's gonna be a little bit tough for him here. It's gonna be a little bit tough for him. The navy of Swissboy starting to move forward here, looking to get some economic damage onto HellsRavage. So maybe Hells might want to consider just going 3 town centers here. Once this one's up, chuck a wall up over here so you can defend against it. Get some archery ranges so you can build out Toxotes to deal with the Prodromus. Very, very important stuff. And there's the walls. As Swissboy's making his way in, he's going to be actually blocking that off here, unfortunately for Hells. This is going to force Hells into a fight. He may want to take it. Is he grabbing? He's grabbing Spirited Charge. He's not getting medium though. Let me just check this. 10% hack damage, 10% cav damage versus 10% hack damage, 10% cav hit points. What's better? The hit points. Obviously, it's better to get the hit points than. Okay, this is just odd. A weird choice from Hells to go Spirited Charge over medium cavalry, and now the fight is looking difficult right now for Hells. He does have a couple of Prodromus in the base of Swissboy, but his goldmine villagers are going to have to get out of here. The Hippolyta does pick off that Hydra in the back, and now the Hydra for Swissboy is starting to get a little bit scary. Has 2 heads currently. Odysseus is coming in, misses his first shot. Well, after he hits that second shot, he starts really rinsing the Hydra. He's got 3 heads dealing 60 damage a shot. Every additional head adds an extra 20 damage there, and it is looking like this attack will start to probably stop, maybe. Hells might have to pull some villagers off the line here and fight this back. Prodromus doing a little bit of damage in the base, but the army is sort of flooding in here for Swissboy. Still quite a few of these units left here, and I think Hells can just, he can just abandon this gold mine. He doesn't need that one there, and we are seeing a little bit more raids on the water here from Hells, and he should be fine. But Swissboy is going to have a little bit of a lead now. He's got that 3rd town center up. Got some archery ranges coming out finally for Hells. This might go late game though, and looks like the water's not going to be that important. Just because this town center is not going to be taken. I like that Swissboy's been hunting, but he didn't get hunting dogs. I've got the Prodromus, so they're going to find this gold mine over here. He's coming in, and I think Hells has not noticed it just yet. Oh, this is going to be really, really big, and Hells decides to tap out like less than 30 seconds after I said this might go late game. See, the attacks on the water too much, and Hells just got taken down there. I wonder what went wrong here for Hells. Like I said at the start of the game, this map, I should say, really comes down to your decision making. It's probably one of the most difficult maps to play on because of that. You have to know when to start making military on the land, when to stop making boats, when to get town centers, when to age jump. And Hells went for the early age jump. He took a little bit of pressure on the land on his villagers, but didn't really lose anything. And then he just kind of crumbled here. He was over in this location, had to cast Ceasefire. He only had 3 military buildings, so he couldn't reproduce. How many did Swissboy have? Swissboy had 5, so he was producing quite a bit faster than HellsRavage there. And Swissboy takes this game. Up 2-1 in this best of 5. Super well played there by Swissboy. I thought Hells probably potentially had this one, which is why I was a little bit confused at the fast heroic here. If you stay 1 town center, classical age, as Zeus, you go Hoplite, Hippocon, and Toxotes. On this map, it's very possible because you have the extra fish. Yeah. Then you can gold stuff pretty easily, even if he goes 2 town centers, right? So you have army here, you have army over here, and then you just put pressure on. You cut off hunt and all that other good stuff. But did not do that one, and Swissboy gets that win. We'll jump into the next recorded game shortly. Thanks for hanging out with me. Yep, 2-1 for Swissboy. See you soon.